Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
You know, it's like all the time we've been together has been a lie. It's like it's all been wasted. Don't touch me. Just get the hell away. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Come on with it, boy. Just beat the hell out of you. Come on. Let's slow it down.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know.
They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
How did you do this to me? Stop! Ow! Stop! Stop!
You better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to Cheaters. Please meet Prince Slater, a man concerned about his longtime relationship. With rising apprehension, Prince turns to Cheaters for support.
Prince Slater, age 38, a plumber with questions about his girlfriend's commitment to their relationship.
When I decided to start my own business, she was really there for me. She really boosted my ego and my confidence by just telling me every day that she knows I can do it. She has faith in me. You know, I was real concerned about, losing everything, which we didn't have that much at first. But, if we lost anything, we'd have been, homeless or hungry. Every day I would go out to work and I would want to come home with a new accomplishment to tell her about. I intentionally make myself not think about what just happened because it's so it doesn't make any sense. And then she leaves. Doesn't tell me where she's going. She's never done that. It's not like I keep her on a leash or anything. I mean, she's her own woman. We're equals, but it's just out of respect that we let each other know what we're doing, what's going on for dinner, what's going on before work, after work. My cell phone was horrendous because all day long she calls me at work. If nothing else, she just wants to talk to me. Now, for the last few weeks, she hadn't called me at all. In fact, I have to call her and say, what's going on? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, you haven't called me or anything. You don't call me at work. Well, I figured you were busy. You never cared about that before. I have to go with my gut feeling. I just think she's messing around. Just all the signs are there, from the intimacy to just everyday, patterns. I mean, it's like she's a different person. It's like she doesn't even know me. We've always been best friends.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Christine Duncan, age 40, an office manager sneaking off in search of additional love and affection. Investigation Day 3. After reviewing the facts in the case, Cheaters operatives decide to set up surveillance outside the suspect's home, which she shares with Prince. Investigators arrive on the scene and find no activity for over 24 hours. However, later in the afternoon, Cheaters PIs observe suspect Christine Duncan departing the home. Upon closer inspection, Cheaters agents witness suspect Duncan accompanying an unidentified man. Cheaters investigators pursue the pair for several miles to a local pool hall, where suspect Duncan and her unidentified companion enjoy a friendly game along with the seclusion provided by the establishment. After a few rounds of drinks and a few racks of pool, the suave companion moves in for a kiss. The eager suspect Duncan happily submits to his charms. A short time later, the two are out the door and tracked to an adult novelty store. Suspect Duncan loads up on some supplies before her impatient companion rushes her out the door. With Prince working his usual long hours, the couple head back to the empty home where they can spend a quiet evening together. Cheater's PIs wrap up the day's investigation after the couple disappear behind closed doors. Investigation Day 6. Cheater's detectives continue to monitor the activity outside suspect Duncan's residence. Late on this evening, Cheater's surveillance observes suspect Duncan leaving the house with her companion, now identified as Steve Mims, her roommate. With Prince out of town on a job site, the carefree couple takes advantage of the situation by planning a romantic evening. Suspect Duncan and her roommate make their way to a nearby restaurant for some country fried steak. With little regard for his friendship to Prince, companion Mims hugs and kisses suspect Duncan all the way to the front door. Following a hearty meal, suspect Duncan takes the initiative and returns her roommate's affection. As things begin to cool down, the two head back to the car and drive to a vacant lakeside park. Suspect Duncan and companion Mims share a kiss in the moonlight before opting to call it a night. The pair decides to get back home, where their activities can be kept private, or so they think. Before leaving town, Prince secretly installs several hidden cameras to assist with the investigation. In the living room, suspect Duncan and companion Mims find it difficult to keep their hands to themselves and engage in a heavy makeout session. The couple proceeds to another area of the home, ending the day's observations. Investigation Day 8. Cheater sleuths return to suspect Duncan's home and maintain readiness. An uneventful morning ends when suspect Duncan and companion Mims suddenly depart the scene and head to a nearby donut shop. Following some coffee and conversation, the lovers refill their cups and advance to their next destination. Cheater's agents gear up for pursuit, but companion Mims' truck fails to respond. Suspect Duncan waits patiently as companion Mims works his magic on the temperamental pickup. Meantime, suspect Duncan reveals her tendency to stretch the truth in this recorded phone call with Prince. Cheater's operatives compile the findings and return to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
With Ms. Duncan implicated in the condemning footage, Cheaters contacts Prince to unveil the irrefutable evidence. Ready to end the unrest, Prince sets aside his despair to focus on the matter at hand.
Prince, thanks for being here today. I know you came back early from a trip that you had helping out one of your relatives. Can you explain a little bit about
Well, it's my cousin's having an operation down in Waco, and I just want to make sure and be there with him.
Okay. Well, I understand that. Prince, the reason that we had you come back when we did, our detectives have compiled some of the information that you've asked us to. Are you ready to take a look at some of that now?
Let's do it.
As the investigation starts, Prince, a detective was outside of your home. Chris was seen leaving with your roommate, Steve. He drives her truck.
She doesn't let
This
anybody
evening,
drive that truck.
They stop at a pool hall. Our detective was placed inside. I know you don't
That's
expect
not
that.
her.
And you can see there, he leans and gives her a kiss. They leave the pool hall and make a pit stop at a curio shop, pick up some paraphernalia, where they return to your home.
Man, no way.
I know that's not what you expected to see. And again on this day, Prince, she and Steve took some time off during the day, went to a coffee shop. They did return again back to your home. Now this is during the day. They settle in on the sofa. She gives them a back rub for a short time before they again retire into another room of the home. I know you must feel betrayal.
You know, it's like all the time we've been together has been a lie. It's like it's all been wasted.
We know that she was able to get today off because right now she's spending time with your roommate, Steve. I'm gonna call the detective right now and find out where specifically they are. Yeah, we just finished a client briefing. She didn't go to work at all, and I think they're at your house right now, and it seems like they're having some type of gathering or get-together at your home. Okay, we'll head over right now and just flag us down. We'll just meet you and stage before we go in. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah. Looks like they're having a little party or something in the backyard. Okay, everyone's in place? Let's start moving. We'll just look for you in the street. All right, yeah, we're almost there. I see you in the street. All right, okay. Okay, park on the right side of the street. Do you have your key? Hang on, stay with me. Go. Chris, I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters.
You need to get the hell out. Both of you need to pack and leave now. I mean now!
What's going on?
Get your trap ass out of here!
Calm down.
Hey, man. Coming up, the conclusion.
What's going on?
Get your trap ass out of here!
Calm down.
Hey, man.
Prince.
All of you need to leave.
Prince, quit yelling.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Just
Prince.
get the hell away. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Come on with it, boy. Just beat the hell out of you. Come on.
Put the sword down.
Okay, let it go. Let it go.
Put the sword down.
Back up. You back up.
Come on, buddy.
Okay, come on.
What is going on? Honey.
Don't touch me, lady.
Can you explain to Prince what you've been doing with Steve behind his back?
Man, I'm gonna
Hey, anything.
What do you think you're doing, man? I give you a place to live. I feed you.
You're never here, dude. You just
What? You got lonely or what?
Well, maybe.
You're supposed to be my best friend, man. Don't even.
I don't know where all this is coming from,
Come on,
but
man.
You ain't gonna play this game with me. You're gonna get the hell out.
Chris,
Go to Jimmy's house.
look what I have to show you.
I'm gonna give you
We
all
have
tonight.
videotape,
Get the
you
hell
and
out, y'all.
Steve.
Do it
This
all.
is on
Do
the
it.
sofa.
Make sure you do it in every room in the house.
In Prince's home. Can you explain
My
that?
dog. I've seen it all.
Please, honey.
That's supposed to be special. You threw it away. You threw your whole life away.
No, I didn't.
Blood pressure now.
Can you explain how this happened? Because here's someone who went out of their way to give you a hand, to help you out.
That's
okay?
right, that's
Got
right.
you out of jail.
He's my friend.
Okay. But can you explain this?
You know what?
I'm the one to bring him in our home in the first place.
You know.
No, you asked me if
I'm not
would
doing
help
this with you. Look,
You wanted this
it
conversation.
was a mutual agreement to help this man out. This man goes way back with me.
And you got leave all the time, go to work, go out of town, and leave me to handle things.
I gotta get away from you.
You're
You
as
make
much
me
at fault
sick.
as I am.
You make me sick.
You're as much at fault as I am. It's your friend.
You know what, Steve? You're not even worth it, man. You just ain't worth it, dude. Anybody that could betray their best friend like that.
Man, you weren't here all the time. She needs love, and I needed it too.
If Steve needs to leave, he needs to leave. But I'm not going anywhere.
I need to get out of here. I
Okay,
just need
let's
to
do
go.
this. Do you have anything? Why don't you take a couple of things? Coming through. We're just gonna get a couple of things.
Lucky.
And
You stink.
It's over, so just go.
Yeah, I just need a shirt, I guess.
I'm glad you find it funny. Did you get the camera out of my face?
Oh, by the way, sweetie, you see who's the big man this time? Yeah.
Y'all got all you wanted.
It's best that y'all were with me. I don't know what I would have done if I were by myself. I would have lost control. I
We're
guess.
glad that didn't happen. And I'm glad we took the precautions that we did to ensure that you didn't make a decision that was improprietous right now.
Following the confrontation, Prince contacts the authorities to remove Christine from his home. At the end of the show, Cheaters reports on how Prince decides to move forward. But now please meet Nora Sanchez. Nora discusses the humiliation she suffered when confronted by her lover's wife.
Nora Sanchez, age 32. Nora grants Cheaters an exclusive interview to clear the air about her involvement with a married man.
We came out. I was getting in the car. Antonio got on the other side, and we got in the car and we just heard vans pulling up. And people coming from everywhere.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. I'm Joey Greco
¿Tú sabes
from
quién soy
Cheaters.
yo? Tú sabes porque estuviste en mi casa.
¿Cuándo?
Las veces que te ha llevado. Este es mi esposo. So you are a Chicana, right? He's married in my country. He has 2 kids. He never divorced from her. And he's married with me here, and now he's cheating on me because he told me that he's a Chicana over there asking for.
I believed he was single because he had told me he was single. He told me he didn't have any kids. And also I had talked several times to his friends, and they also said that he was single and no kids.
Get out of my car. Get out of my car.
Believe
You
me.
didn't tell me you were married.
What is that? What is that? What? Yeah, he has 2 kids. Girl, you need my phone number? I can tell you everything. I live here with my daughter by myself.
I didn't know you were married.
You know, and he's taking all my money. I am in bankruptcy because him.
I didn't know.
You know, he's gonna look for you later, and he's gonna try to combine you because he brought another girl from my country and he threw her away because he came to me. And he has a wife in Bolivia, my country, and 2 kids.
Miss Aguilera, I'm so sorry that this came to an end like this. If I would have knew from the beginning, I wouldn't have been with your husband. I don't know how much pain you went through, but I am so sorry.
Ready for a fresh start, Prince Slater wastes little time in ridding his home of any and all reminders of Ms. Duncan. In due time, Prince says that he'll rejoin the dating scene, but only after spending several months with no one but his beloved canine. Now that Ms. Duncan is out of his life, he insists that his physical well-being, along with his self-esteem, will greatly improve. With this in mind, Prince plans to follow his doctor's orders and begin a regular exercise regimen. Christine Duncan admits that she really messed up a good relationship that for many years operated without a hitch. Summing up her feelings, Ms. Duncan says she misses the intimacy that once existed in her relationship with Prince and just latched on to the closest person willing to offer attention. She admits her fling with Mr. Mims was only to make up for Prince's limited displays of affection. Ms. Duncan has decided to accept Mr. Mims' offer to share an apartment after realizing Prince will never forgive her actions. Steve Mims says that he and Prince were never really good friends. Despite Prince's claim that the two were close, Mr. Mims counters by saying they were merely acquaintances. Although Mr. Mims appreciates Prince's hospitality, he shows little remorse for sleeping with Ms. Duncan and is glad to be getting away from a guy Mims calls a ticking time bomb.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.